Empathy is feeling with people. And to me, I always think of empathy as this kind of sacred space when someone's kind of in a deep hole and they shout out from the bottom and they say, I'm stuck, it's dark, I'm overwhelmed. And then we look and we say, hey, you can climb down. I know what it's like down here.
Hi, I am Chamlee on YouTube here. I am Lena Cola. Welcome to my YouTube channel if you're coming here for the first time. Those who are always visiting, thank you so much for your support and for staying with me. Today, I will be discussing empathy. I will be talking about cognitive and emotional empathy. If you like those things, be sure to subscribe to my channel for more content like this one, and you can like and share the videos. Thank you so very much. So let's differentiate. Cognitive empathy is basically putting yourself in someone else's place in order to see their perspective. This is particularly is very useful for managers. Emotional empathy is actually quite literally when you feel the person's emotions and what they're going through as if you had caught their own emotions. Emotional empathy can be great, but it has its negative effect on us, especially when we become overwhelmed by the feelings. This is called emotional overload. So many times I have felt emotional overload from my friends, and I'm sure that they have felt some emotional overload from me as well, because I do have those times when I need someone to speak to about the situations that I go through in this life. And that's why it's also good to pray, so that because prayer helps to relieve a lot of the stresses that goes on internally. Now that I define the two types of empathy, which one do you think you feel the most? Comment below and let's have a discussion. I once borrowed a book from the library called Emotional Intelligence by Daniel Goleman. And he also did a blog, and in it he stated that those who torture others have to have a good sense, a good understanding of cognitive empathy in order to know the best way to hurt someone else without having sympathy towards them. This is because it is possible to have cognitive empathy without showing any feeling towards the individual, right? Please stay with me. I am heading somewhere. We are living in a technological age where we communicate via the use of computers, such as our cell phones, laptops, tablets, iPads, and whatever you can name them. And we communicate via apps such as Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, and what else? YouTube here, right? What is my point? We are not really in connection as much as before. And so I have recognized, this is what I've noticed, that our empathy level is gone pretty low. The way we treat each other is not very kind. And we see it in the comments, so I'm not speculating here. So recently we saw where Chadwick Boseman was bullied several months before his death for losing weight. I know many see him as a hero, but as soon as I looked on the video that he posted, I know that he was going through something. This young man was in pain because he was suffering from colon cancer. And a lot of people weren't very empathetic towards him because, oh, my hero, I don't know if that's how they saw it, has lost so much weight he doesn't quite look like himself anymore. And the video that he posted, he had to literally take it down because I know, if I put myself in his shoes, that he was disheartened by the comments. They weren't very kind. And it is time that we look into ourselves and look at every single person on the planet that we have to, that we can reach, and show them empathy, because we will never know what people may be facing. Some people don't talk. I know I don't speak everything that's happening to me. And so I will come in here and I will smile. But, you know, do you really know what's going on in my background? No. So what we should do, show empathy, show sympathy towards each other. Don't bully me because I am fat. A lot of people that you see around with weight on actually didn't just shovel food down their throat. They are battling illnesses that has put them in that position where it's very, very difficult for them to lose weight. The way we equate the nature of someone's body to the value in the world, it's just totally awful and unacceptable. It is never ever appropriate, and I am emotional just talking about this. It's never appropriate to criticize someone else for their body. We have become really, really cold towards each other. I spoke on cognitive and emotional empathy, but there is compassion, empathy, where we feel what the other person is possibly feeling and we take action towards making things better. I would like to implore the world at this time that if you have nothing kind to say, say nothing. We can only learn from our actions and be better people. Be our best selves. Be the best that we can be to others.
The images that we see online is not a perception of what reality really is. Most people have a superficial view of others, and it's up to us to remember that what we see doesn't represent anything of the whole story. With that said, I've come to the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to click that notification bell and show empathy to someone today. I will see you in my next video. Remember that you are amazing and take very good care.